Hi guys, so today we are at Disney Springs. We're just kind of stopping by just for a minute because we're waiting on my brother Dennis. We're gonna go hop on a bus to go over to the Fort Wilderness Resort to kind of do a little day of exploring and fun over there. But while we're waiting for him, we're gonna walk around and maybe grab a smoothie here at Disney Springs because it's kind of hot today, so that would be pretty refreshing, right? I like our matching kind of shirts here. We got a Lion King theme going on. All right, let's go grab a smoothie. Yay. So we came over here by the Planet Hollywood where there's a bunch of different little shops like a Haagen-Dazs and a Wetzel's Pretzels because they have smoothies here at Joffrey's. So they have a bunch of delicious looking fruit options up here. Brennan got this Flying Hawaiian, I think, and I think that I'm gonna get Tropical Sunset. All right, and here they are. This is the Tropical Sunset, and then Brennan got the Flying Hawaiian. Yeah. Right? Oh, these are also our cases that we got last night. We were actually at Disney Springs last night, and I got this really cool Toy Story case, and then Brennan got this Mossy Wall case. The thing that I noticed last night is that now our phones are starting to look similar. Yeah. But go and give yours a taste, and so tell me what you think.
The thing that really got me about this was the passion fruit juice. Ooh. That's really good. And you got the Tropical Sunset, you said?
Yes. So yours came with passion fruit juice, and then this kind of came with, I guess, orange juice as its base with other fruits in it?
Yeah.
That is really good.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. On mine, the pineapple taste is really heavy and the coconut is not so heavy, so if that's something that you're into.
The orange is very prevalent in here, which I don't mind. I really, really like myself some orange juice. I think next time I would probably try the Mango Tango because I love everything mango. Alright, so we're still working on our smoothies, which are still amazingly delicious. We came over by Paddlefish because we're just kind of walking around waiting for Dennis to get here. And we came to look at the menu because I've never been to Paddlefish. I never came to Fulton's back when this was Fulton's either. And they have some interesting stuff on the menu. A lot of it does seem kind of expensive, but they have a Sunday brunch. That looks cool, right? Alright, so we are on our way to the World of Disney, which is on the other side of the Lego store here, but I wanted to come over here to this because this is my phone background. We got Woody being carried by Buzz right there. There's RC down here, but this is pretty cool, right? Should take a picture with this. Alright, so the Lego store is right over there, and this is World of Disney. We didn't get to come here last night, so we do want to go inside and see if there's anything new in there. But there's a choir over here, and they're singing some Greatest Showman songs. So that was really cool to get to hear that. Wasn't that cool? Yeah. Alright, we're going inside, gonna see if there's anything new in the World of Disney store. It's still kind of hard to get used to all of the changes in here because this store is a lot different than what I've come to remember it as. I like this mug that we found right over here. Looks like it has all of the park stuff on here. Looks like Dennis is calling me, so he must be here. Alright, so Dennis is here, but I did find a part of the store that was new, which is this Mickey's birthday celebration area. They have some stuff celebrating his birthday, which is what they're celebrating in the parks with the Move It, Shake It, Mouse It, Dance It kind of celebration. I think this was the Mouseketeer area, but it looks like they rethemed it a little bit with some Mickey's birthday celebration stuff. So this is really cool. Got some sweaters and all sorts of stuff over there, but I think we should go meet up with Dennis, right? Alright, so we are over here by the buses. We're gonna hop on a bus, hopefully to go to the Fort Wilderness Resort, which is where we want to hang out today, maybe ride some bikes. We couldn't find Dennis though, so I don't know where he is. Dennis? Hey! Is that you? Hey! So yes, Dennis is joining us today on our Fort Wilderness excursion, so we need to go right over here, I think, to hop on the bus for Fort Wilderness. Alright, here's our bus for Fort Wilderness. We always get that bad luck where we always wait like 25 minutes for the bus to show up because there's a lot of people here, Dennis. Are you excited to go to Fort Wilderness? Alright, so about 15-20 minutes later we made it to Fort Wilderness. This is where we get dropped off right here. This is over by, I guess, the check-in area. Then we have to hop on a different bus, which we're on right now, and this takes us into Fort Wilderness. So the idea is to go rent a bike. So we're gonna try to take this bus to a specific campground loop, and then hopefully go to the bike barn, I think is what it was, and then rent a bike. So that right there, that is a Disney Springs bus. That is not the one that dropped us us off, that one came right after our bus dropped us off. So that's why we waited so long for our bus. We waited about half an hour, which is a little bit longer than what you'd normally have to wait for a bus at Disney. So I guess that's why they were kind of like one right after the other. All right, so the bus just dropped us off right, where are we? Right here. So this is the kind of meadow swimming pool area, the recreational area. We're going over to the bike barn, which is right there. This is a beautiful area over here of a tiny little river right here. Looks like there's some volleyball. There's a playground over there, the main kind of swimming pool, and then a tennis court too. Look at this, people brought some of their bikes too here. There's the pool over there, a slide. This is so much fun. I love Fort Wilderness. So that is the Meadow Trading Post. The swimming pool was back there, and I'm pretty sure, yep, here we go. The bike barn, recreational rentals. All right, so these are the prices of the rentals here. This is cool. I did not know that they did this much at Fort Wilderness. So we're looking at the bicycle rental right here. And I think we're gonna do it for 60 minutes instead of doing it all day because it's gonna be dark here in a couple hours anyway. So that's very reasonable for just a 60-minute drive. I guess per ride, you don't really drive a bike, but they're doing some canoeing over here. That looks really cool. And that's where they do the Chippendale sing-along. Dennis and Brennan right now are playing some cornhole while we wait for the bikes, which are being brought out right over there. All right, so here we go. We have our bikes. Dennis is kind of struggling.
I think both of us are struggling because, I mean, muscle memory is a thing and that still amazes me. But I'm not used to the backwards braking. It's not as smooth as like the front brakes.
Yeah, that is definitely weird,
So
not having like a brake right here.
with.
This
I'm
is...
also afraid of bikes. So.
You're afraid of bikes?
I'm also short and my feet don't touch the ground as easy and as quick as them.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Just a little girl.
Little learning curve here. All right, and here we go. We are biking. There's Brennan, and then Dennis way back there in the back. I think we should probably go over to like, maybe like Pioneer Hall. Is that good?
Sure.
All right.
I want to stroll.
So right here next to us, over there, there's the Chippendale sing-along area.
What?
That's the RV that you can buy food at. This is fun. My hat's probably gonna fly off because it's kind of windy today, but I'm having a great time. All right, so here we go. This is pretty exciting, pretty fun. Hopefully we make it up to Pioneer Hall in one piece. The back brakes are gonna be a little bit weird getting used to on this, but I feel pretty confident that we can do it. How's it going back there?
It's good.
Having fun?
Yeah, this is nice.
This is super nice. Trying to make our way up to Pioneer Hall, hopefully here. Let's see. Wait, I think that we may have made it. I think we just need to turn right here. All right, so I think we made it up here to Pioneer Hall. We're getting kind of hungry because it's a little bit late in the day, so we may go back over here to see if we can get some food. There's the Settlement Trading Post. There's the boat launch over there. We have, I guess this area, the playground, and then Pioneer Hall right over here. Okay, so we stopped and we talked about it, and I guess it doesn't make sense to stop in the middle of our 1-hour bike rental to eat. So we are just going to enjoy our time on the bikes and find some bike paths to, I guess, bike around on. And wow, we just kind of went off the road here. This is kind of fun. This is over by the ranch area, and we'll just see where we end up. And I guess as of now we have about 45 minutes before we gotta go turn the bikes in. It's a little bumpy, but this is the Tri-Circle D Ranch over here. I guess trying to make our way back over here to the road where it's not as awkwardly bumpy. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
All right, this is fun. That is the bus drop-off area for Pioneer Hall. Up there, we're heading back this way, I guess, towards the campsites. Gonna see if we can find like an actual trail to take, because that would be a lot of fun. So back there, Brennan and Dennis are still keeping a pretty good pace as we try to figure out where we're going here. I heard that there was a bike trail of sorts, so we may try to find that wherever that is. Or we may just ride around on the roads here. I don't know, whatever is more comfortable and convenient. All right, jumped back on the sidewalk here. I have zero orientation as to where we are, but I'm having a pretty good time just trying to figure it out. I'm very optimistic about this kind of stuff. All right, yeah, this is seeming like much more of a pleasant bike riding experience than being on the road was over there. This is probably gonna lead us back out to the front of the resort towards the check-in area, but this is still a very beautiful, beautiful place. All right, so we just took the sidewalk all the way back to the check-in area. That's that building way over there. I guess this is where you can rent a cart. I just ran over horse poop, that was weird. But right over there, that's, I guess, where the bus drops you off and picks you up to take you either to Pioneer Hall or to Disney Springs. Hi guys.
Hi.
So how's it going?
It's going.
Having a good time?
Yeah.
I liked that sidewalk area back there. That was very pleasant comparatively to the road. So what do you want to do? You want to go like back towards that area and go maybe down like a different loop or something?
Yeah,
All right. How you feeling, Dennis?
Pretty good. Thinking about getting on one of these buses.
Just gonna get on the bus?
Taking the bike with me.
Taking the bus? No, I had to give him my ID, so I'd bring him back.
Well, I didn't.
We came over to the bus stop to look at the map here just to kind of see where we've been and where we'd probably like to go. So we started right there at the bike barn, and then we made our way up to Pioneer Hall, and then we kind of came back down this way, all the way down to the Outpost Bus Depot, I guess. So I think we're gonna go back up here and maybe see if we can do one of these trails up at the top. All right, so back we go to the front, I guess, of the Fort Wilderness Resorts. This is a lot of fun, and I'm kind of glad that we didn't do it for all day because I don't know if we could have filled all that time because we're moving pretty quick on these bikes. Okay, so we just came down this road. We stopped off for just a second because there was a lot of, I guess, carts behind us so they could pass us. Hi guys.
Hello.
So I think we're still heading up towards Pioneer Hall to, I guess, hop on some trails up there just to see if there's anything that we could do over there because we haven't found like an exclusive bike trail yet. We've just kind of been on the sidewalk and in the road. So that's the meadow right there. This is where the bus dropped us off earlier, and that's where the pool is and the volleyball court and the play area. And we are heading still in this direction. I think there's another cart behind me. We are getting our exercise today, and I am all about it. This is something that I've been wanting to do for such a long time. You having fun, Dennis? Whee! Nice. The only thing is that a lot of carts keep kind of coming up on us, but then they do end up passing us. There's one right there, some cars. But for the most part, we've had a very pleasant, uninterrupted, I guess, biking trip. But I think we are coming back up on Pioneer Hall here, so I think we're going to try to find that trail that I was looking back at the map at. This is a pretty familiar site, but we are going back over here, up towards the water, and then towards, hopefully, a trail. Okay, so there's the trading post. The water is back over there, and this is the trail that we saw on the map. Let's see if it has... No carts or bicycles beyond this point, service vehicles only. Oh man. Alright, so because that is closed, I think we are gonna go back over here. Again, there's Pioneer Hall. And I think we're gonna try for that trail that was over by the Tri-Circle D Ranch. Woo, this is bumpy, but it's very familiar. Doing okay? No answer, okay. But there is a trail that's right there that I think we're gonna take. I think this goes towards the Wilderness Lodge. So I'm gonna turn here and see where we end up. I think Dennis and I took this trail once a long time ago. Wow, this trail is already 10 times more pleasant than the roads and the trails that we've all been on today because there's nobody else on them. And I think it's exclusively like a running, biking, walking path as opposed to just the sidewalk and the road. So this is pleasant. Look how pleasant this trail is. I know I've already said it, but I wish I've done this many times before now because I've always wanted to do this. This is just beautiful. Dennis is finally out front. I'm in the middle. A lot of pressure being out front the entire time. And Brennan back there in the back. How's it going?
I'm standing for a minute, let my butt breathe.
Your butt breathe? So time-wise, we probably just have enough time to make it to the Wilderness Lodge and then probably turn around and head back to Fort Wilderness. What?
I can't believe I remember how to do this.
Ride a bike?
Now just stand on the pedals like this.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi.
So way back there, we've made it to the Wilderness Lodge. Hooray!
And I led us here.
Yes, you did. Dennis the navigator. So we have about 15 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less, to make it back to Fort Wilderness to return our bikes, and then maybe we can grab some food finally, because we're hungry, right?
I swear, if you fall again.
Isn't this fun though, for real?
It is fun. I think trying to get acclimated to the trails and where we could go,
Right.
and the bikes themselves, honestly, was a little bit rough at first because we were stopping every 30 seconds just trying to figure out what we were doing.
Hi, Dennis.
Hello.
You having fun?
Maybe.
Maybe. You're doing such a good job though, for somebody who hasn't ridden a bike in kind of a while, right?
Yep. You know what they say, you never forget.
That's true. Brennan's all the way up there. We have about 5 minutes to return the bikes. So we kind of just need to expedite our little trip here, and then we can return the bikes and go eat some food. All right, so there's the Tri-Circle D Ranch right there, which means we made it back to Fort Wilderness, which means we just need to take this road over to, I guess, the meadow to return our bikes in like 3 minutes. Dennis is running our way back there. This is another one of, I guess, the little play areas for the kids. So we just have to cross this bridge up here and then head into that campsite loop. Go past the, I guess, the sing-along area, and then return our bikes. There's the sing-along stage right there with all the bleachers, which means right over here is where we need to return our bikes. All right, so we just returned the bikes, walking a little bit stiff-legged currently. Yeah, hidden Mickey on the rock down there. So, final thoughts of, just stepping off the sidewalk here. Final thoughts of riding a bike at
It was
Disney.
rough at first because we were all trying to figure it out, what I said earlier, but I would definitely do this again because now I know.
Very inexpensive.
I know what to expect this time.
Absolutely, Dennis.
I don't like the posts where they have like a bunch of posts in a line and you have to like go through them. I always feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
The posts are really narrow.
I didn't film that because I needed to concentrate at those points. It was kind of hard doing it one-handed as is. But I think we're gonna head back to Disney Springs and maybe grab some dinner. Or...
Wait, what did you think?
Oh, what did I think? I had a blast.
That's all.
I love riding bikes. It's one of my favorite things, and just to do it here was just more of a privilege, honestly, than anything. Just getting to ride a bike around Fort Wilderness. That was a bucket list thing right there. Now we just need to go canoeing, we need to go kayaking, horseback riding. There's so much to do at Fort Wilderness. I love it. I just love it. But now we are gonna go to Disney Springs to get some very, very late lunch, right? Right, Roy? Thanks, everybody. So we passed by the swimming pool right there. There's the tennis courts. There's some beautiful water right there. Did you just take that out of the ground, Vernon?
Clearly it wasn't just like firm in there.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to see if I could.
All right, but we need to go, I think, over there to catch the bus back over to the lobby and then hop on a different bus to go to Disney Springs. So, never mind. I think we're just gonna walk back to the bus stop at the front of the resort because we did see the bus, or a bus, already pass by, which means it probably has to go drop off, pick up people, take it back to Pioneer Hall, and then come back again. So it's probably gonna be kind of a while before we would be able to hop on the bus, so we're just gonna walk. So it's probably a good thing that we did walk because we just saw the bus going that way. So that was the bus that probably dropped off at the front of the resort and it was on its way back to Pioneer Hall to then come back. So we're probably gonna beat it, I'm hoping. I also think that this specific stretch was my favorite part of our bike ride today. Just going to the front of the park. I think just this trail with the trees and the sidewalk, this was beautiful. This made it worth it right here. So this is actually something that I saw when we were riding our bikes, but I didn't have time to pull out the camera to show it. This kind of like raised berm area. I wonder if the old train used to run along this to get up to the front of the park. Because it seems like it would have. It seems like this would be an area where there would be kind of a something, and it goes in the direction of, I guess, the lobby. I wonder. All right, and a very pleasant, around 10-minute trip later, we've made it back to the bus depot. So we just need to wait for our Disney Springs bus. Hopefully it doesn't take 30 minutes this time, but then we can go get some lunch, dinner. This is right behind the bus depot area. This is the Tri-Circle D Ranch trail rides, and it looks like right over here is where they hitch you up to some horses, I'm assuming, and then you go down this path right here and then into Fort Wilderness on a horseback ride, and there's some horses right there, and right there feeding on some hay currently. So this is really cool. This would be a fun thing to do. I don't think you can like film on a horse, but you can do it, and I would love to do it. All right, so we are on our bus, on our way back to Disney Springs. Hi, Dennis. Hello, Vernon.
Hi.
So I guess we are gonna go have some dinner. Where?
Chicken guy.
Yeah, chicken guy.
We're gonna make Dennis go.
You've never been, right? Nope. All right, yay, we made it back to Disney Springs. High fives. Boom. Oh, nice. So, what?
I thought you had a weird tint on your head.
I thought you were about to just start like.
Okay, that was all weird, but we're gonna go to Chicken Guy now for some very, very late lunch. I know I've said this kind of a lot, but I'm hungry right now. It's only about 5 o'clock, so there shouldn't be too much of a line for Chicken Guy. Sometimes kind of a long line can build up outside. Vernon and I actually came a few days ago to go to Chicken Guy, and we kind of had to wait a while, so hopefully it's not long of a line this time. But it is a Saturday, actually. Internal monologues. All right, so we made it to Chicken Guy. Right here we have a menu. Right there we usually go for the Sauce Boss, which is just kind of like the main sandwich right there. And then we get to choose 2 sauces with that. So you can kind of mix and match your sauces here. You can try something totally different, totally new, but that's usually what I like to stick to is right there. All right, so we're inside, and this is a much more comprehensive list of all of these sauces that they have here. There's a lot of sauces here, wow. All right, so we got our food. What do you think, Dennis? So far, so good?
I think the trick to the sauce combinations is you gotta get one that's like really more powerful than the other. You went with like 2 weak ones, so neither of them is like standing out very much.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta get some with a little heat or something.
We also got this, which I don't really know what this is, but it looks delicious. Just like some loaded fries. And then these are our chicken, let's see if I can get it to flip around. These are our chicken sandwiches here. I got myself some sriracha and blue cheese, and I don't know what they got, but the key is in the combination of sauces that you get. You either love it or you don't. All right, so we just finished dinner right there at Chicken Guy. And now we are in the Coke store to go up to the top level because Dennis has never been up there to, I guess, look at the sunset over Disney Springs tonight. I haven't been up here in a long time either, so this is gonna be kind of exciting. I've never met this bear. I wanna meet this bear one day. All right, so we made it, Dennis. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? Look at this. The sun, I think, just kind of set. It's not really that light, but it's still a beautiful view. Wow. So we just were right down there at Chicken Guy. Dennis and Brennan are over there checking out the menu to see if they want to get anything, but I guess the sun is still technically up over there behind the orange garage, but this is still a very beautiful sight to see up here. One of my favorite sights of all Disney Springs. All right, so Dennis has never done this before. So we got the international tray. He's gonna be doing some taste testing of some Cokes from around the world. All right, so Dennis is gonna give some speed reactions. He's gonna drink a sip of all of these as fast as he can and just give his reactions and facial expressions. You ready, Dennis? Go. All right, so that was fun watching Dennis do that. So now Brennan's gonna do it. We're gonna get some speed reactions of all 16 Cokes. You ready? Yeah. Go.
All right, now it's Roy's turn. I hope this is as entertaining as we think it is.
Yum. Say things.
I said things.
What? Dude. Yummy. There's a cheater. Yummy.
Alright, so that was very pleasant and refreshing and delicious, but we are heading back to the garage now to go back to my place. Good night, Dennis. Dennis is going back to his place. I'll see you soon. And we are one more level up. That was a fun day, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I made it back to my apartment. Berna went back to her apartment, and Dennis went back to his apartment. So it's just me and Farley back there, who's currently clawing on the window, but I don't want to make this end clip too long because it's going to be kind of long, this video in general, because it was a trip to Fort Wilderness to ride bikes that's going to be bookended by 2 Disney Springs trips, so it's going to be probably a little bit lengthy, so sorry about that. But I had an incredible day getting to hang out with Brennan, and then Dennis joined in kind of when we went to Fort Wilderness and getting to do something that I've never gotten to do before, which is riding a bike at Fort Wilderness. And I know I've been there a couple times recently, but I keep getting more and more just blown away over how fun of a place that it is to go when it comes to canoeing and biking and just all the things that you can do at Fort Wilderness. I just want to go back again and again and again. One day I hope to go camping there. I've already stayed at a cabin there, but we spent that whole time kind of at the theme parks. We didn't really do much at Fort Wilderness, so now I just want to do everything at Fort Wilderness. But today was just a great day. It was one of those special days that you get to kind of hang with your brother, hang with your girlfriend, just you have everybody that you care about around you, and I was here for it. So on behalf of myself and Farley back there, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.